please make welcome your host for the WDVX Blue Plate Special, Red Hickey.
Hey, y'all, welcome to the Blue Plate Special. It is real live music right here in beautiful downtown Knoxville, Tennessee. And we are here inside Visit Knoxville. Feel free. You can come join us right here. If you can't be here with us today, you know you can slide on over to the WDVX Facebook or YouTube channel where you can watch it streaming live. So today we have two guests on the show, and they've decided just to kind of share the show and pass it back and forth. They are on tour together, so they're going to do, a little swap back and forth kind of thing and help each other out. But before we get started, well, I looked up just a minute ago. I thought it was midnight because, well, our friend Bill Alexander, he's turned into a bat, maybe a vampire. He rarely comes out in the daylight, but the Appalachian hippie poet has graced us this morning with an appearance, and he's going to lay one on us right here. Y'all give a great big welcome to the Appalachian hippie poet.
Hey, Red, thank you. Tell you about my mama's biscuits. Mama made the biscuits, Mama boiled the jam, my daddy killed the hogs, and Mama fried the ham. I see her in the kitchen, flour on her hand, cutting out them biscuits with an old tin can. She's making iced tea in a big old gallon jug, carrying it to the field full of tea and Mama's love. Country ham and biscuits, biscuits and jam, all made with love by Mama's floured hand. Thank you. I'm the Appalachian hippie poet. Back to Red.
Thanks, Bill. Well, all right. So here we go with the musical portion of the show. SONIA is back with us once again, and it's Hanne's first time with us here on the Blue Plate. We're going to get to know her a little bit better here in just a minute. Y'all give a great big welcome to Hanne Kah and SONIA Disappear Fear on the Blue Plate Special.
Thank you so much. Westbound towards higher ground, just one direction leads me to your door. Step by step I wander, heart grows stronger, cold hands don't know how to build a home. I'd break the law if it takes more to get to you, to you, to you. I'd face it all. I'd break the law if it takes more to get to you, to you, to you. I'd face it all. I can't wait till the lights fade. I prefer to be around you when we drown in the lightly presence of the years of coalescence. Warm hands know how to build a home. I'd break the law if it takes more to get to you, to you, to you. I'd face it all. I'd break the law if it takes more to get to you, to you, to you. I'd face it all. And we can dance, but we know how to sing. Shipwreck seems to be and stay our thing. For all I know, to break everything and break the law. If it takes more to get to me, to me, to me, you face it all. You'd break the law. If it takes more to get to me, to me, to me, you'd face it all. Oh, and I'll break the law. If it takes more to get to you, to you, to you, I'd face it all. I'd break the law. If it takes more to get to you, to you, to you, I'd face it all. Thank you so much. Thanks. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much.
I'm not a communist, so when they came for the communists, I held my tongue. Like a good neighbor, I'm minding my own business and trusted justice was done. I didn't ask what was their crime, it was their sadness, it was not mine. I didn't care where they were sent. By my silence, I gave my consent. By my silence, I gave my consent. I was not Jewish, so when they came for the Jews, I had nothing to say. Branded with stars, herded like cattle into boxcars, and then taken away. I didn't ask what was their crime, it was their sadness, it was not mine. And I didn't care where they were sent. By my silence, I gave my consent. By my silence, I gave my consent. I didn't ask when they came for the unionists, came for the socialists, took the powerless. I'm not a terrorist, I'm not an immigrant, I'm native born, faithfully ignorant. I didn't ask what was their crime, till their sorrow turned into mine, till their sorrow turned into mine. I was okay, 'cause I am a citizen and I am free. I didn't ask, now there's nobody left to speak out for me. At the time, I believed it never happened to me. And I didn't know just what it meant. By my silence, I gave my consent. 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 Thank you so much. Thank you.
Well, you're tuned in to the WDVX Blue Plate Special. That was Sonia Disappear Fear right there on that song, and Kah on the song in front of that. They, like I mentioned at the beginning, they are on tour together. So today they just kind of decided to smush it together into one show. So I'm going to start with Kah over there because she's newer to us and we don't know much about her at this point, you know. I read your bio and I really didn't learn too much. Other than you had a very creative family upbringing that way. That was, you were, inspired to be creative. But was your family musical?
Yeah, a little bit. Like my brother is really musical, and my parents, they raised us very well on good music. So we heard music like Tracy Chapman or Joni Mitchell, so very Americana style and singer-songwriter style. And that's also why I started to write my music in English and not in German, which is my mother language, German. So I'm from Germany. That's why you don't know me. Well, now you do. So I made the hop over the pond, and yeah, I want to get famous in America now.
So she's jumped on board that Sonia Disappear Fear train to lead her to that path of fame there. Sonia's got fans chasing her all over the place for music. Generally a day late and a dollar short. It seems like they always, ask right after she's been there, when's she coming to see us, you know? So what's been going on with you, Miss Sonia? You've been working on some new music? What's been going on in your world?
Yeah. So we just released a brand new CD called Album 23, and I'll be playing some songs from that today as well.
Hey, let me guess. It's your 23rd album.
Well, you got that right.
I'm so smart like that. Sometimes I pick right up on things.
You are so much fun to talk to. I never know what she's going to say. I mean, I love it. She's like really in the moment. But no, I just came back from a tour of Germany.
Oh.
So I did Germany for about 4 weeks. And some of my band came over, my bass player and drummer, Howard and Mark, and that was awesome because that's the first time I got to play with the band there. And some of my fans are there going, wow, that's a whole other side of you. Because it's, when you got a whole big boom behind you, it's really fun to get on top of that. So that was awesome. And then Hanne and her entourage came over. We flew on the same flight about 3 weeks ago, and we've been doing some festivals. We did the Curryville Festival. We did a camp out in Virginia. So we've been on tour together, and tonight we're at the Down Home in Johnson City.
Absolutely. Yeah. And then that's where the tour kind of splits apart a little bit.
Yeah.
After the Down Home show tonight, Hanne will be headed to Franklin, Tennessee tomorrow, and then Friday to Nashville, and then you headed back to Germany.
Yeah, sadly we have to go home then. I really don't want to go home.
Well, it just gives you time to plan for your next trip over.
Yeah, exactly. I will.
And Sonia, tonight will be at the Down Home, and tomorrow already just headed all the way up to Fulton, Maryland.
Yeah, I'm flying out really crazy early tomorrow morning. Terry just told me I'm leaving at 5:30 or something.
Well, who needs sleep?
Yeah,
it's
really.
usually
Do
sleep
that.
later.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see here. SoniaDisappearFear.com and Kah, Kah -music wdvx.com for more information. And hey, look, there's a totally full merch table available over there. Y'all can stop by, shaking howdy with them after the show, and certainly thank them for being here with us today. And we always like to make note that, a 10:30 sound check for a musician is well, as crazy as having the Appalachian hippie poet out in the daytime. So certainly thank them for being here with us today and making music for us. I'm going to back on out of the way. This is Hanne Kah and SONIA, Disappear Fear on the Blue Plate Special.
So I'm going to play a song which I wrote out of quotes of the German poet Hermann Hesse. I translated the quotes in English and made a song out of it. And it's called My Hands. Thousand-year-old man, but young like a child, is the memory of the oak cliffs by the ocean side. The call of life to us will never end. Men hearts say goodbye and get well. My hands already look, already look like those of my mother. They suffered from salt, oh, from salt in the water. Ooh. And in the mountain shadows, the water is smooth. Decades of ways takes them to the coast. From spring to shore, our lives are not our own. Heading misty coasts, never been to a home. My hands already move, already like those of my mother. They suffered from salt, oh, from salt and water. My hands already look, my hands already look, already look like those of my mother. They suffered from salt, oh, from salt and water. My hands already look, already look like those of my mother. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Cool.
You are a great audience, by the way. Love it.
I'm just figuring out what song I'm gonna do. I think I'll do this. Okay, Steve, here goes. I can't put my finger on it. Nothing's changed since yesterday. But the blues just came up on me like a hurricane in May. And I hope that by tomorrow I can put a smile back on, find a reason to be happy, let the blues be really gone. If just give in to myself. Spend a day without ambition. Leave those deadlines on the shelf. Thinking of things I want to think. Taking the time I need to take to figure out how I can heal and maybe learn from my mistakes. Like a brand new box of crayons, colors fill the world I know. When I'm feeling down, there's just one that shows. If I'm gonna be blue, since I'm gonna be blue. If I'm gonna be blue, it's gotta be the perfect shade. If I'm gonna be blue, since I'm gonna be blue. If I'm gonna be blue, it's gotta be custom made. Custom made. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh, sometimes I have dreams. In your arms I'll be. Hold you close just for a while. Wonder if your smile's just a lie. How will I know that I won't fall? Just the minute I open that door for you, how will I know? Please let me see what will happen when I give you my key. It's a long way that I won't go. I can't have you, but I can walk you home. It's a long way that I won't go down, down. I can't have you, but I can walk you home. I can't stay away from you. Forgot what's wrong and what's true. How will I know that I won't fall? Just the minute I open that door for you, how will I know? Please let me see what will happen when I give you my key. It's a long way that I won't go. I can't have you, but I can walk you home. It's a long way that I won't go down, down. I can't have you, but I can walk you home. And I won't let you pass. The stakes too high that it won't last. I won't go. I can't have you, but I can walk you home. It's a long way that I won't go. I can't have you, but I can walk you home. It's a long way that I won't go down, down. I can't have you, but I can walk you home. I can't have you, but I can walk you home. Thank you.
It's the WDVX Blue Plate Special. Real quickly, I need to mention support for the WDVX Blue Plate Special comes from Barley's down in Knoxville's Old City. It's home of the Big Plate on Fridays at noon. This Friday, we will be there with Gunning and Comier. You can find out more about that by visiting our website at WDVX.com. Additional support comes from Visit Knoxville and the Senior Financial Group, your neighborhood Medicare partner. For more than 30 years, Senior Financial has been on a mission to make Medicare more affordable. For information and assistance, sfgmedicare.com and 865-777-0153. I like more affordable. I like it. So it's the Blue Plate Special, y'all, and SONIA Disappear Fear and Kah joining us here today on the Blue Plate Special. They're doing a little swapping back and forth. If you're noticing a difference in the voices, you can figure out pretty easily who's who, especially since one has a German accent. So you can figure that out. But I think we're back over to Sonia's turn.
This is called Teaching Vincent van Gogh How to Play the Piano. I was teaching Vincent van Gogh how to play the piano. It was going awfully slow, 'cause his thumbs did not grow. He was running up the sidewalk, and on parked car flew by. One black leap into the black street just as we collide. And I wish I could disappear that night, but I could never say goodbye. On a creepy night in February, when the football game was done, it was foggy, dark, and scary. I took Vincent van Gogh out to run for fun. He was running up the sidewalk, and on parked car flew by. One black leap into the black street just as we collide. And I wish I could disappear that night, 'cause I could never say goodbye. Where do we go from here? Tell me, where do we go from here? It's not clear. I picked up my guitar this morning. When I opened up the case, I found a shiny Lincoln penny. I see Vincent smile from outer space. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. Thank you so much. Thank you. And here comes Hanne Kah.
I love this song of yours. I think it's one of my favorites.
Oh, thank you. Even without the saxophone solo.
Yeah, I was tempted to do it with my mouth, but I
Next time.
yeah, maybe, but I don't think you'll like it. So, do you want to hear a German song?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna play a song which I chose for this tour because it's a like a German traditional by now, and it's about a German soldier standing on an airfield and watching a plane fly away, and he's imagining that it flies into peace. So the lyrics are: above the clouds, borders must be freedom must be without borders. So I'm gonna play you this one. Über den Wolken. Wind Nordost, Startbahn 03. Bis hierhin höre ich die Motoren. Wie ein Pfeil zieht sie vorbei. Und es dröhnt in meinen Ohren. Und der nasse Asphalt bebt. Wie ein Schleierstaub der Regen, bis sie abhebt und sie schwebt der Sonne entgegen. Über den Wolken muss die Freiheit wohl grenzenlos sein. Alle Ängste, alle Sorgen, sagt man, blieben darunter verborgen, und dann würde, was uns groß und wichtig erscheint, plötzlich nichtig und klein. Ich sehe ihr noch lange nach. Sieh sie im Abendgrau verschwimmen, bis die Lichter nach und nach ganz im Regengrau verschwinden. Meine Augen haben schon jenen einzigen Punkt verloren. Doch von fern klingt monoton das Summen der Motoren. Über den Wolken muss die Freiheit so grenzenlos sein. Alle Ängste, alle Sorgen, sagt man, blieben darunter verborgen, und dann würde, was uns groß und wichtig erscheint, plötzlich nichtig und klein. Ich sehe noch lange nach. Regen durchdringt meine Jacke. Irgendjemand kocht Kaffee. In der Luftaussichtsbaracke. In den Pfützen schwimmt Benzin. Schillernd wie ein Regenbogen. Wolken spiegeln sich darin. Ich wär gern mitgeflogen. Über den Wolken muss die Freiheit wohl grenzenlos sein. Alle Ängste, alle Sorgen, sagt man, blieben darunter verborgen. Und dann würde, was uns groß und wichtig erscheint, plötzlich nichtig und klein. Thank you.
Yes, I love that. I was signaling to Eva to see if she wanted to sneak up here and do a harmony. She was like, no. Because it's really cool with harmonies too. Do you have that recorded?
I don't, but I think I'm gonna.
Please.
Because I
Please,
start
please.
liking the song, so.
So good. It's so good.
Yeah.
Gives me goosebumps. Another thing I was thinking about me and Hanne being, or Kah, being on the road, one and the same, together, is that both of our guitars are made from old wood. So no trees were cut down. And it's funny because she has certain lines, and no trees were, I'll finish the sentence, no trees were cut down to make these guitars, and which means the woods are already older and naturally sound better. It's a lot more work for the luthier to put the guitar, to bend it and make it become a guitar, but once it does, it's got a warmer sound. It's got like a 30, 40, or maybe perhaps 200-year-old sound.
It does.
So it's kind of cool. And it doesn't hurt the environment, which is also very, very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there are different things too, like your song about breaking the law. Like I have a line in my song, Evolution, I break the law too. And I have a line in another song, Who I Am, which is the title of the song too. So it's just like we're swimming in different waters, but we're certainly meeting each other in the pond and across the
Yes.
pond. And
Somehow our souls are combined.
yes, yes. So feel free to sing when you want to on this one. This is Me Too. Her daddy was a soldier in the Vietnam War. She was proud to see her father in a fresh pressed uniform. He came home on a stretcher in 1966, welcomed by fellow Americans, throwing tomatoes and sticks. He said, darling, don't you worry, there are two sides to everything, and I did what I believe in, and I want you to do the same. I stood up for my country, yeah, that's a solid bet, and I'll stand up for freedom every chance I get. Because America shines in front of me, and all the world could see if they wanted to. I raise this flag for you. Me too. She grew up on a Bible. She grew up on love. She grew up thinking she could change the world. She only worked hard enough. So she became a lawyer, hoped to marry a good-looking man. She fell in love with a girl next door, so that wasn't part of the plan. But America shines in front of me, and all the world could see if they wanted to. case you miss one. So much of life just races by. Was time to tell Daddy this one. She sat down in the corner. She could still see the door. She said, Daddy, I gotta tell you something I've never said before. And he said, shh. Everybody has a war. You see, it's not about oil, and it's not about guns, and it's not just about rainbows, it's about daughters and sons. If you believe in tomorrow, then I have taught you well. 'Cause if you don't believe in yourself, life's a living, and you'll always shine in front of me, and all the world could see if they wanted to. I raise this flag for you. Me too. Cause I raise this flag for you. Me too. Me too. Thank you.
Well, all right. You're tuned in to the WDVX Blue Plate Special. We've got time for one last tune here today, but before we get that, we want to join you again. We want to invite you to join us again tomorrow. Jay Gavin's going to be here with us, along with Carrie Morrison. And you can always find out who's headed this way. Again, Friday, we'll be at Barley's for the big plate with Gunning and Comier. Just visit that calendar right there on our website. It's at the top of the page right now where it says Blue Plate Special. Just click on that page and you'll find the calendar of who is headed in this direction. Again, SONIA disappearfear.com for more information. And KAH-music.com for more information. Again, tonight they'll be together at the Down Home in Johnson City before the tour kind of separates out. And tomorrow, Hanne will be in Franklin, Tennessee, and then on Friday in Nashville. And Sonia heads on up to Fulton, Maryland for a performance. You can find more information on those websites and a complete tour schedule. And let me remind everybody, there is a merch table available over here. Feel free to shake and howdy with them and just thank them for being here with us today and making some music for us. And, well, I'll start that whole process by saying thank you for being here with us today and sharing your music with us. Will you leave us with a last tune here today?
We'd love to. We were going to do this song called A Voice for Newdom, which is in Kurdish, but you think that would be better than...
Yeah, I think so.
I can't, okay. So this is for a young woman who was incarcerated in Turkey simply for singing in her native language or ancestral language, Kurdish. She was imprisoned, and she is in prison to serve 20 years now for singing in Kurdish, and it seems awfully wrong. So I wrote a song in Kurdish. Well, there you go, and English. And so we sing it. We will sing for you. Your voice will be heard. We are one family. We are one world, and you're welcome to sing along.
Yes, please.
In Kurdish or English, either one. Yak, ma baltiken, oyek cihaneken. We will sing for you. Your voice
Thank you.
Thank you, Red. Thanks, everybody.
That's Hanne Kah and SONIA Disappear Fear. Thank y'all. Join us again next time for more real live music on the Blue Plate Special.